Ladies and gentlemen, the boys are back. Look at us. The three amigos. We're back together for 2 weeks in a row. Can we believe it? How we feeling? How we feeling, boys?
I'm feeling great knowing that the LSU Tigers absolutely choked. And Jake,
Uh,
to you.
Yeah, I wore yellow and purple just for you. Matter of fact,
Absolutely.
I was like, listen, the Vikings. I don't even want to talk about them this year, but I had to rub that in your face a little bit because that was tough, man. It's hard to watch. That last play. That last drive. Insult to injury. Just absolutely terrible.
My favorite thing about the whole game was the finger guns. I mean, I thought those were the sickest thing, a part of it. Yeah. Sickest thing to do
Yeah.
on the field and still choke.
Still choke. Yep.
Did
Best
anything
part.
ever happen to him? Did he get disciplined for that?
You got a flag, yeah.
I'm sure the whole team is
Oh.
getting disciplined as we speak right now. So Brian Kelly looked like he was about to snap a table in half, or was trying to.
He tried. It made the water bottle get about like 2 feet in the air.
Oh yeah, he was
impressive.
pissed.
It was impressive. All right.
Yeah. Well, at least it's just finger guns and it's not like the NBA. And what's that guy from Memphis? The one that always has real guns in
John
videos?
Durant. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But honestly, I feel bad for Brian Kelly with this guy's just shitting out in the late game. But I could imagine how it feels over there at Florida State right now. I mean, it's a chilling vibe.
It's at the bottom. It's like they're in the pits of hell right now. Like
Yeah, those guys might have cut practice short, really early today.
They might have fought the quarterback in the locker room. Like he might not be alive.
It might be a lot of cut short practices for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Like if that quarterback makes it out of the Memphis game, I would be surprised. Because literally, if we're stupid if we don't. But I got to tell everybody, Memphis's ultimate take to win the game is literally send 8 rushers every single time to not give him time to think, to make him throw a ball fast. And if he throws the ball fast, it's horrible. It's horrible. Even when he has all the time in the world, he can't even make a good pass. Then you give him only half a second to do it. It's not going to go well.
Passing yards wise for Florida State was 272, and then Boston College with a whopping 263 rushing yards. Where is your defensive line?
Whoa.
I called it. I told you, take the plus 13 and a half.
Line at?
Yeah,
Take the plus 13 and a half, and sure enough, they win.
Ooh,
It was
a
actually pretty
whopping-
solid, strong week 1 for me with most of my bets. Even Ole Miss, good old 76-0.
Oh yeah, baby! I told you, slam them, baby. They're getting the points. We're slamming on the points. We're giving them up and taking them.
Solid week 1 for the boys as well. We went like 5 or 6-2, but more importantly, the bets we lost were the smallest waged ones. So, and we just took it deep on Memphis. We took it deep on the boys to win by 39. We went balls deep.
Yeah, that was a smoke show to say the least.
Yeah, we covered it by 1 point. It was an absolute sweat fest. I might as well have been sitting in a sauna.
And then I know we brought this up last week, which was a hot topic, the Miami-Florida game.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome
That was
to
a lot
the
different.
big show. Welcome
Yeah.
to the big show.
They turned it on
Holy
them.
shit.
Turned it on him in Gainesville.
Dude, Miami came out hot.
Dude, did you see it at the end? Like, it was like a couple hours after the game. They literally had the Florida recruits in Florida gear putting the U up. Like, it did. I was dying.
That hurts. That hurts bad.
Like, you're just like, well, we lost every single one of those recruits to Miami.
385 passing yards and 144 rushing for Miami.
Yeah, that's total
That's
domination.
solid game.
Yeah, total domination.
All right, what is next on the agenda?
We're gonna start hot. What is the play of the week for you guys? Like, what's your like ultimate lock of the week?
Sounds weird, but I got ultimate lock Georgia Tech by 3
Honestly,
over Syracuse.
That is in my wager. Don't know if it's my ultimate lock, but I'm a big fan of it.
I didn't even think that I'd be saying this. I mean, or that, Georgia Tech would be a ranked team, already. But they're looking good. They're looking strong. And, I know they only played Georgia State last week. But, and FSU's not great. But I don't know. Syracuse doesn't really take me as much of a player this year. So I'm thinking 3 points ought to be easy enough. And they're rolling. They got momentum on their side right now. Who did Syracuse play?
Oh, you
The week
done?
before, actually.
We lost you there for a minute, so we
Yeah,
didn't
you
realize.
kept going back and forth.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
like,
tell.
we're losing you a little, so we couldn't tell when you were done.
You're
But
good. Sorry.
I love it.
We must have a
I
bad
love it.
signal out here.
Yeah, love.
I
the Georgia
got
Tech
I got the upset of the week. I'm not gonna do lock for the week.
pick.
1-for-1. It's an away game for big number 14 Tennessee going to NC State, and I think it's gonna be a bad one for them.
Oh,
I think
thank
NC
you,
State is. I think NC State's taking that game.
Ooh.
That would be insane, and it's away for Tennessee.
Well, I think it's away, but it's like a neutral site. I think they're playing on like a racetrack.
I didn't see that.
I mean, it's in North Carolina.
Oh,
I
so,
think it's
yeah,
it's the Darlington or whatever racetrack.
I
is there.
will know right when I see the stadium who's going to win that game.
Like, let's see. I think it's a night game.
Because if it's volunteer, I mean it's going to be a long day for NC State.
Oh, never mind. They're not doing that anymore. They're actually playing. They're going to play in Charlotte, which is in North Carolina, so it is literally a home game. But I mean, yeah, it's in North Carolina. It's in Charlotte. It's at the Panther Stadium, so big stadium, big time.
Whoa.
Do the Vols show up?
NC State's. I mean, they're going. You say the Panther Stadium?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. All of North
That's
Carolina's going to be there. they're locking it in. But yeah, I think North Carolina State. They're going to take that game. Big upset.
All right. I'm
Locked
going to
in.
tell you my lock of the week. I'm stuck between two. I wanted to do one from my boy Gage here, but it's not. It's unrealistic. Is the lock. But my lock of the week is Kansas -5.5 versus Illinois. Kansas with Jalen Daniels is just they are a completely different team. He always gets hurt, but luckily it's like 5 or 6 games into the season, and we are only in week 2, so he's fine. So give me over the fighting Illinois weirdos. Give me Kansas. Don't care if it's in Illinois or not. In Champaign, Illinois. The Jayhawks are going to come in and they're gonna dominate the game.
I like that. That's a pretty solid play, actually. Yeah,
Well,
Katie, they're a player.
What was your other wannabe lock that you were thinking on? Ole Miss by 100?
No,
Mm-hmm.
it's your team. It's your team, man.
Who?
Rutgers -22 and a half.
Dude, I've been trying to find. Oh, I had it on the wrong section. I was trying to find Rutgers for like 30 minutes today, trying to find who they're playing.
They're playing Akron University.
Dude, Rutgers up 100. Rutgers
Yeah.
up 100.
So
They're
that's-
blowing out.
So if we didn't notice, that is definitely one of my plays of the week. Not my lock, but it's definitely a play.
What was it?
Rutgers -22 and a half.
Yeah, they're hitting that. Yeah, because Rutgers didn't play last weekend, did they?
They did.
I didn't.
They won. They covered.
Who did they play? Why can I not find those?
I can't remember who they played. Yeah, I can tell you real fast. Hold on.
Hold up, I found them now.
Okay.
Rutgers. Oh, they played Howard.
Yep.
Yeah, for some, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, my boys won one game this season that I completely
Yeah.
missed.
That's tough. But I'll continue with my plays. I got UCF -23 versus Sam Houston State. Sam Houston State actually upset a team last week, but UCF's a different animal. It's in Central Florida, at the beautiful city of Orlando. UCF is gonna at least win by 30. It might not be up by 100, but they're gonna at least cover. And then my other one is Jake's lock. I think Georgia Tech is gonna the 2.5 is just. I mean, dude, they're a good team. I mean, they handled Florida State. It was a good game, but like they dominated it. So I think they easily cover against Syracuse. I mean, come on, it's Syracuse.
So what are you thinking about this UConn and Merrimack game?
You said what?
Says absolutely no one.
Oh
Sorry,
god.
sorry to the Merrimack guys out there, but hey.
And then
choose a different team.
I'll tell you my upset of the week, and I'm taking the money line. We're going with the servicemen out of Army to beat the West Palm Beach frat boys of Florida Atlantic University.
I saw that. I was going to bring that up. I know. I hope they get the bad. Cheers to the Army.
And then, my last one that I have at the moment, it could change. I might add more. I don't think Memphis is going to cover the spread this week. It's a little too high for me. Troy's a good team. 18 is a lot of points. And we very well could go cover and just demolish them. But as they looked against North Alabama, the spread's only cut in half. Like, I don't know. 18's a little too much for me.
308 passing yards, 59 rushing yards against North Alabama.
Yeah, we can't run the ball at all. I mean, granted, they did treat us like we had Derrick Henry on the Titans. They stacked the box and made sure we weren't going to run the ball. So I don't know. I guess we'll see against a team who won't do that.
I mean, I feel like every year gets more increasingly get away from the running game and see what we can do with the passing game.
Yep.
Every year it gets worse.
Oh, it gets worse.
But the crazy thing is the defenses get worse.
Yeah.
We stop running the ball and the defense gets worse.
Yeah.
What? You'd think that people would be like, "Oh, let's run the ball," since the defensive line sucks, but no. But I will say, just week 1 Incarnate World did take the win over Northern Colorado. Yep, 28-7.
That's amazing.
I want to see the viewership on that game, but hey, big duff for them. Good for you guys.
Massive.
Yeah, I think Colorado this week's gonna be one of those games that I take the points. I think they're just not that good.
Colorado?
Yeah, I mean.
You said Colorado, right?
Yeah, Colorado. Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm in complete agreement with you. I think that school is overhyped.
Nebraska by 7 all day. Nebraska by 7.
Is it 7 now?
Yeah, I'm taking that money.
It wasn't 7.5, so a lot of people are taking Colorado.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, bud. I'm sticking with Nebraska by 7.
Honestly, now that it is down to 7, and that means if they win by a touchdown, it pushes. I'm taking that as well as we speak. Wait, I have it at 7.5.
Oh, you have it at 7.5.
Weird.
It is.
I'm not taking it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, here's a little action for you. This is you can't read that because it's backwards.
Potential payout is 3,200.
Yeah,
you're ripping a big parlay.
That's my parlay. It's a 9-leg parlay for college football this weekend.
Hell yeah.
Just getting after it. We can talk some of those picks here too. More specifically, kind of want to go on Wake Forest. What are you guys thinking in the Wake Forest game?
Who are they playing?
Virginia.
They are playing Virginia, but it's in Wake Forest, and it's 2 points. So I took Wake Forest by 2.
I like Wake Forest.
I like Wake Forest on that too, actually.
By 4.5.
Nice.
Nebraska by 7 over Colorado. Here's a weird one, but I got a decent feeling about it. Ohio State is playing Western Michigan in Ohio State.
All right.
I took Ohio State by 37.5 points.
All right.
But I think it's doable.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Oregon plays Boise, and I took Oregon by 21.5. Or 21, I think. I think Oregon's them boys.
We lost
and
you
they're
again.
home.
Oregon and something about Boise State.
We
Yeah,
heard
let's see
what
if I
was
can
leading up. We just didn't
reconnect
hear
my
the actual
Wi-Fi.
bet.
Is that
What about
better?
this? No, I can't do this again.
Nope. For the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's blame Xfinity. if you're watching this, Xfinity has very bad service in my area.
All right, but no, you're talking about something about Oregon and Boise State pick.
Yeah, I think Oregon's them boys, and I think that they are going to take it by 21 points.
They got
They're
to
at
give me
home.
them boys.
See, yeah, I'm gonna pull a league horse on you. I'm gonna say not so fast. I think Oregon is extremely overrated. They should have lost to an FCS school last week. They only won by like 14.
That
I
is
think
true.
they're highly overrated. Anybody who gets a quarterback that transfers 3 times, they don't have the dog in them. Whoever doesn't have a dog, they can't win. We already saw Florida State. They're 0-2. Quarterback
Hmm.
transferred 3 times. They're trash. Boise State's running back is the next Derrick Henry. The guy ran for like 235 yards and 6 scores on last Saturday. He's a freak. He is a freak. I think the
Oh,
best
Jesus.
outcome
Yeah,
that
look at that.
That's nuts.
the best outcome that could happen is if it pulls from like when we were kids, Oregon Boise State play each other again, and an Oregon player punches a Boise State fan in the mouth and then gets suspended again. He pulls a LeGarrette punt and punches a guy in the mouth. It would be great. The
Ashton
world might
Genty.
heal again.
Is it Genty or Jainty? Ashton Genty? Jainty?
No, we're losing you again, Jake.
Well,
And this ad is brought
anyways,
to you by Transformers.
the Boise State running back averaged 13 and a half.
The Autobots returned.
Yeah, we lost you again.
I'm going
All
to
right,
lose
Gage.
it.
Go ahead and do your spiel.
Say that again.
Go ahead and do your thing. Who do you got?
Did y'all went over like all the games I had?
Oh, that's tough.
I mean Rutgers all the way.
Absolutely. We're a Rutgers fan base here. We might
Absolutely.
we might be the small collected few, but we'll ride or die for our Rutgers.
Dude, honestly, I was looking at their schedule, seeing if they had anything close. But honestly, I might make the trip up to New Jersey and just go watch a game. just to see what it's about over there. I just feel like that. I can't I wouldn't even understand the fan base they have. I bet it's a bunch of scrappy fans in there,
oh,
dude.
it's a bunch of like. I
Just
think it's in Jersey.
They've been riding it. They've been riding it for 20 years to see the day Rutgers on top.
It's just a bunch of mobsters. Just
Yeah.
like,
Nah, dude. I bet their crowd is insane.
yeah. Honestly, a sneaky pick. I kind of think South Florida might cover against Alabama. It's 31 points. It was a 7-point game last year. Granted,
I'm not
it was in
I'm
South
not even
Florida.
gonna lie. I watched the highlight reel for Alabama last week. What are they looking like? Are they looking like what's the verdict here,
Honestly,
Jake?
they have
and
another.
Leach?
They finally have another stud receiver again. So anytime they have one, they're really really good.
Who in the
kid's
SEC
17.
doesn't?
But this kid's like he's 17. He should be in high school still, and he's just
Every
out
SEC
here.
team stacks the house with good
Okay,
receivers.
no, don't be wrong. They're good, but this kid is like the next one. Like that
So
could
he's
win a
good.
Heisman. Yeah, like the Devontae Smith winning a Heisman as a wide receiver. He's that esque.
What do you
I mean-
think, Jake? How are they looking?
They're looking pretty solid. I mean, 63-0 doesn't hurt.
Nah, I mean that's true. Yeah. That is very true.
Other than that, boys and girls, I mean, I don't know what else I got. I don't actually. No, I gotta go. I kind of picked my upset of the week, but I gotta find a different one because it's like super small.
Just saying. Ole Miss went 76.
Look at them go.
Alabama's down.
Honestly, no, I'll take Army. Army is my upset. The spread's at 4, so that's good enough. And I have them outright winning. I don't even have them covering. Okay, Gage, you're more than welcome to chime in, but Jake, this is I need your transformer to slow down so we can cover some NFL here. It is week 1 in the NFL. It is Among Us. Who is your favorite to win the Super Bowl?
Sounds crazy, but I think it's your favorite. The Detroit Lions.
All right. Honestly, I love them, man. I love them. I love the Lions.
Something reaffirmed it for me the other day, and it sounds really dumb. But a video on Instagram showed a dog choosing the winner, and he chose the Detroit Lions randomly, and
All
so
right.
I'm gonna ride with that dog.
We fully trust him.
Yeah.
But I would say they're NFC for sure. AFC, I'm thinking Mr. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals are going to come back,
Oof.
or the Ravens, It's no Kansas City this year. It's coming down to the Bengals or the Ravens.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I don't think the NFL will let the Chiefs get back into a Super Bowl position. Not saying it's fixed,
Eh,
but
eh. I mean, They haven't seen a three-peat in a long time.
yeah, I think what's going to be interesting too is the Jets. Are they going to
Agreed.
be a flop, or is Aaron Rodgers going to do what Aaron Rodgers used to do? So, be curious to see how that plays out.
I don't think he's going to be anywhere near what he was, but he'll be enough. That defense is really, really, really good. And they have some weapons. I mean, they have a really good running back, good receiver core. They're going to be good, man. I think the Bills' time is done. It's just not as long as the Patriots, but they had a run. They didn't win anything, but they had a run of regular season fame. And I think it's over. I think the AFC East is in between the Jets and Dolphins now.
Yeah, one weird thing I noticed about preseason, and I know preseason doesn't really mean much, is the only team to really show out was the Bears, ironically.
Hold on, buddy. Hold on, brother. Hold on. My Tennessee Titans were also undefeated in preseason and balled
Right,
out.
yeah, but did
They're
they
back.
play 4 games?
They're all the way back.
I think they only played 3.
You might even see us. Okay, we only played 3.
Yeah,
still.
and your net points was 8. The net points for Chicago was 68. I mean, it was an incredible number.
Hey man. Hey, the winners don't win beautiful. They win ugly.
Hey, chips are down over the Bears, all right?
Yeah.
Let's say it.
And we play
September
week
8th,
1.
mark my words, the Titans are taking that
We
dub.
play week 1. We play Sunday, so we'll
We're
really
taking
see
that dub over the Bears.
who's about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog.
We'll see who the Bears are really talking about in the
Yeah.
preseason. We'll see about it.
We're gonna
You
see
hear
who the
me?
who the real preseason champs were.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I
But
mean, typically the teams that do the best in the preseason aren't very good in the regular season. So,
No, see, we like to carry it on.
I mean,
we win.
I'm not saying you won't.
You
I'm just
start-
saying.
You start on a high note and end on a high note.
Exactly.
Now, it might be ugly in the middle, but hey, we end on a high note.
Hey,
and
we're gonna
started
start.
at one.
We're gonna start on one and end on one.
Absolutely.
It just depends how long the middle lasts.
Whatever happened to Derrick Henry? I thought that was your boy.
Well, long live the king, but there's a new king in town. Tony
Is it
Pollard.
Tony Pollard. Dude,
The
he's a
Tennessee
beast.
man from Memphis himself. He's coming in. He's gonna get it done.
If you didn't pick him up in preseason, you're dumb. Or in fantasy, I mean, you're dumb. Because
Agreed.
Tony Pollard was low on that draft pick list, and he is high when it comes to talent and just absolute brute force and power
Oh, yeah.
running. I don't know how Dallas let him slip away and took the guy that looks like an Ewok from Star Wars out and paid him money. But
Yeah.
whatever. They also have Dak Prescott still, and Jerry Jones wasn't even trying to get the contract settled for their star receiver. Come on. CeeDee Lamb was a beast. He led everything last year.
I know,
And
he took forever.
over here
He's like,
nonchalant.
He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna pay him. Like, what do you mean? He was the number 1 receiver in football last year. But
Yeah,
I'll give you
Cowboys drive me wild.
Yeah, I agree. My plays of the week for the NFL though are the Titans covering 3.5, and I like the Bengals to cover 9, or it's 8.5, but I think they can win by 9 easily. Let's see what else was.
Here's my question for you: why are the Eagles only a 2-point favorite over the Packers?
I think the Packers are good, man. They might win that game. I think they don't want to open the lineup crazy because they don't know how either team's going to perform. They're in freaking Brazil. Like, what's going on right now? Why are they playing in Brazil?
I did not realize that they are playing in Brazil.
On
What
a
is
Friday
going on?
night. On a Friday night.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is. Yep, I did not realize that. One of the most interesting things I've seen.
Agreed.
I didn't even know Brazil was safe to go to anymore. Can't have an NFL
It
game.
isn't.
No, not really. Not anymore. They've literally told them.
No, they got
Nice.
crazy security.
But and then I like Houston -3 over the Colts. I think Anthony Richardson is the most overrated quarterback to ever exist. He's played 1.5 games, and people think he's going to be the next like Messiah. The Texans literally shocked the world last year. Won the South. Won a playoff game. They're covering 3 points. I mean, what is this silly business going on over here? This is outrageous. Outrageous. And then I hate to say it, Jake, but honestly, I think another safe bet is the New York Football Giants winning the game outright versus the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I was surprised that they have the Vikings favored.
I was too.
A little bit of a shocker for me, but I guess you do have one of the best wide receivers in the NFL.
It's the best receiver in football at the moment, for sure.
He will likely go down in the history books as better than Randy Moss, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Which is a big feat for anybody. But yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
I was surprised to see that. I know it's, like he can catch anything, so you could have
Literally.
a jackass throwing to him, but Sam
Yeah, that's
Darnold
true.
is just
Yeah,
Sam
he's-
Darnold.
That's a big
what the hell?
jackass. That's a big jackass.
How many teams has he played for in the last 5 years? Is it 6?
He's a journeyman. He's pushing 5 or 6. They call him the gypsy traveler.
We might be better off just throwing McCarthy in there to just stand in the pocket and throw.
Yeah. Just you can
take the
crush
snap
around,
and throw
right?
it.
Yeah.
Put him in a wheelchair out there. He might do better.
Just let him launch it.
Gosh, yeah, no, I actually was just looking at taking Moneyline Giants on that game as well. And yeah, realistically, I'm not touching the Titans-Bears game. I'm sorry, but I'm feeling weird
That's
about
okay.
that one.
It's up to the
Definitely
boys.
feeling
over here. We
weird.
got us. We got the Titans. They know we got them.
Did you notice that the Browns are favored over the Cowboys by
I
2.5
did
points?
see that. I did see that. But
Slamming the Browns.
I mean, you slam the Browns, their quarterback slams around.
He does. He's got
In places he shouldn't be.
he's got 26 of them charges, dog.
Oh man.
He's beating all of them.
Oh, he already did. I mean, he's the highest paid player in football.
Unreal. Now, here's one other thing I just don't get, and it's driving me crazy. There's got to be some reason for it. Why the hell are the 49ers only a 4-point favorite over the New York Jets? I mean, you got
I'm telling you, the
Aaron
Jets
Rodgers,
they're
who
built different, man. Their defense is so good.
you just don't know what he's going to do. Like I said, he's such a wild card. He could come out and this could be an amazing season for the Jets, or they could just suck. I mean, I don't know. I guess they're keeping it the way that they want to feel it out. But I think the 49ers, I mean, that's a solid team right there. And you just don't know what you're going to get with the Jets. Although Breece Hall, I will say,
He's great.
probably going to get a lot of looks. So if you got fantasy, I
yeah.
hope you got him on your team.
To be honest, he might be on my team.
To be honest, I think I picked him on 2 of my teams. Because I was just thinking, gosh, Aaron Rodgers ain't running that ball. They don't want him to get hit. He's going to probably take a lot of looks this year. The problem with him is just trying to keep him healthy because he likes contact, and it's tough on anybody, even an NFL player, when you're getting hit nonstop. Oh, look at that! You got a guest.
Guest co-host.
I don't have much else to say about the NFL.
Here, Zora. This is how
It'll
you
be interesting to see.
Parents. I'm not
for
picking
sure.
you up. Not picking that one up.
And meanwhile, mine's just dead by the door over here. Oh,
she's alive.
she looked up.
Mine's not
She's
in
not
here right
happy.
now.
She's hungry.
All right, boys. Well, I mean, that's all I got for the week. Anybody else want to add anything?
No, I'm good, man. I think we went over everything now.
I think so. College picks
Yeah.
are done. Went over the NFL.
I agree.
Talked
I'll give
about
you
it
one
way
last
back.
one. Buccaneers by a mile over the Washington football team. Or the Commanders.
You know,
or whatever
if
the
you
hell
wanna-
their name is. Did they change
Yeah,
again?
what-
Are they like the Guardians?
Whatever they are.
If I had to take an upset of the week, it is the Commanders over the Bucks.
I don't know, dude. I think my boy Baker Mayfield got that dog in him.
See, don't be wrong. I'm a huge Baker fan. Some would say
I would,
the biggest Baker fan. But the Daniels kid, man, there's a lot of wide receiver talent in Washington, and they have yet to have a quarterback throw to him. So I'm interested. I am intrigued.
I would say upset of the week is actually upset of the season. The finger gun blasting guys LSU. Way to shit the bed on the first week of the season.
I don't know about of the year. I mean, it was
Brian
a
Kelly,
ranked.
Kelly, if you're watching, run the shit out of them. That's
Fair
what
enough.
happens when you come out flat-footed.
I don't know.
Right.
I'm really
They didn't
feeling.
come out. Okay, time out. They didn't come out flat-footed, but still.
I'm really feeling Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles over Georgia this week.
Whoa! Whoa! We're not getting that wild there, guy.
I think the spread is so big that it doesn't exist.
I didn't see that game on
Exactly.
Hard Rock Bet.
They're like, please stop.
I'm actually gonna look it up to see if we can find a spread. Just
They're literally
somebody's
probably
gotta
isn't
have
one.
one. According to FanDuel, Georgia Bulldogs are 53.5-point favorites.
Wow. And what's crazy is they're probably
That's
going to
it?
cover. They're probably going
Yeah.
to cover.
Bulldogs up by Hundy.
Hundy.
The
Hundy.
All right,
points total
Georgia
is
goes.
62.5.
Yeah, Georgia might do that themselves.
I was gonna say, I don't think Tennessee Tech's getting a point.
Yeah,
They'll find a
probably
way
not.
to get negative points.
That's purely up to Georgia.
Oh man, I
All
love
right,
it.
boys and girls. I appreciate y'all tuning in. For those of you who were live, we appreciate you. For those of you who are listening after, we appreciate you. God bless.